Hello, all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Raw Zim, and this is The Last Hope Scar, Season 2, Episode 21, Grief and Loss. This is one of our Pokemon tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or Stories and Creatures in Alternate Realities. This system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as on itch.io. So do take a look at it and let us know what you think. For now, though, we will get started with introductions, beginning with Kerr.
Hey everyone, I'm Kerr. I'm the Storyteller. Good to see everybody, and hopefully we will have some happy fun times.
Hello everybody, I am Tochemay and I am playing Brussel the Bulbasaur, Grass Poison type.
Hello everyone, I am Foxtrine and I'm playing Kin, the Fire-type Vulpix.
Hey, I'm Merl and I'm playing Midnight, the Dark-type Zoroark.
Hello, I'm Taldeus and I'll be playing Shade, the other Dark-type Zoroark.
Heyo, it's William Cankus Swiftfoot. I'll be playing Shade, the Shale. Dang it, Will. The Grass Grand Shrew, nerd of the party. Anyway.
Yes, Shade and Shade.
Shade and Shade Shade.
First you call Foxfiend Foxfire, and now you're calling yourself Shade.
Oh.
Don't worry, it's just Shade Shadow.
Yeah, you know,
Oh,
besides,
God.
Shade commits identity theft enough.
That's fair. Any case.
I mean, actually, the first person he committed identity theft proper against was Shale, so...
Well, any volunteers for the recap? Alright, go for it, Ken.
So, last time we got into the facility that was acting as one of 3 generators for the shield around the Citadel, and we met with a couple of enemies, Valen and Corlan, who both seemed like really chill, cool people. And yeah, well, we started the fight, and a couple people decided, oh hey, the fight isn't ending in one turn, so clearly, we should attack the generator instead. And things went explosive real fast. And Hunter delayed the explosion long enough for everyone else to get out, with Shade having stayed behind to keep him company. And last session, we lost Hunter.
Yep.
And that about sums it up.
Well, there is one very important key detail, which is Sebastian apparently picked up a Vulpix just to hardcore parody Kin as much as possible.
That was mentioned, wasn't it?
Yes.
I'm gonna hate him. I'm gonna hate
Congratulations,
him so much.
Kin. You have been parodied.
Yeah, Kin may be grieving too much to even care. So yeah.
right. And we have some fan art.
Alright.
Hmm.
That's some fan art.
Gee.
That is some fan art.
Indeed.
Thank you, Ido, for this piece. It is
Peace.
beautiful.
It is. Thank you.
And of course, the playlist is sentient.
Oh, what's it playing?
They don't return.
Playlist is sentient. Soon it will achieve sapiency.
I hope. Well, actually, that would be welcome. I'm very bad about remembering to switch the playlist to fit the mood. So, off to you, Kerr.
Off to you, you guys. As the scene is just going to pick up right where we left off, with you guys looking at the ruins of the shattered facility, and yeah, it literally just happened a second ago.
Well, we already
Yeah.
had Shade's initial reaction by picking up the hat and being very upset.
Well, hearing nothing since nobody did respond. Shale's going to look to the others on heading back, I guess.
I've already stepped back into the crater and is standing there beside Shade.
Hmm.
So,
Well, I hate just about everything about this.
yes. Well, let's finish this then.
Yeah, let's
He's
go
got-
talk with the others. We should go do that. I'm gonna go do that.
Do you think the explosion was seen by the demons waiting to assault the second one?
I actively don't care if they did or not.
Fair enough.
Besides, I'm really not even expecting the demons to do anything. I'm more expecting them to betray us partway through anyway, so
Hmm.
if they do it now or do it later or do it after, it doesn't really matter. Although doing it now would be pretty stupid, but I'm not going to pretend like they are intelligent at all times, so... Anyways, I have a talk to go get to.
Okay.
And Shade is going to start climbing out of the crater.
I'll be right behind you.
Yeah, it doesn't take you long to see the others.
All right. Well, Shade, first off, is going to see, I'm assuming Midnight's still unresponsive, Brussel just being there, and Shale kind of like around.
Pretty much.
Shale looking
Uh-huh.
pissed as hell.
Yeah, for once, Shade is not smiling or grinning or mischievous looking in just about any way. And he's going to look over to Shale and just go, "So, they say anything?"
Nope. It's just doing it under his breath, which does make me question any trust.
Well, all right. So, Midnight, paying any attention here?
Midnight is not here right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
Midnight.exe has encountered a fatal error. Got it. Well, with Midnight unresponsive, Shade is going to look right over at Brussel instead and go, "Brussel, pal. So you want to talk here, or you want to step off to the side a little bit?"
Here it'll be fine.
Alrighty. Well, let me just go ahead and put it this way. And this is where Shade actually gets a grin back, but in a bit of the more sharp style. I can promise you right here, right now, that I won't touch you. But what I can do is I can go back to some of the oldest habits I have just for you if you ever do something like this again. I will happily burn down just about anything you join or try and put together if you do this. And
I
as I'm
understand.
sure that you're aware, figuring out that it's me is going to be rather hard.
I didn't think that it would actually break with just a couple hits.
We did cover that it was explosive beforehand, right? I think I distinctly remembered mentioning that it was likely laced with explosives.
And the person had control over the whole facility, so I thought they'd have some sort of plan for if we started that.
I think we saw what their plan was. Have their
Right.
husband teleport them out. But enough of that. I'm pretty sure that nice little promise is pretty clear. Again, don't worry. I won't touch you at all. And Midnight. I really need you to go ahead and wake up here, start paying a bit of attention. And he's gonna sling one arm over Midnight's shoulders and give it a bit of a shake.
Even Midnight turns to look at you, tears in his eyes. What have I done?
Well, I think I could just go ahead and be pretty clear with this. Hunter didn't even bother trying to cover himself with the shield. He covered me with it instead. Hunter's gone now. And I'm very upset about that, actually. And for you, well, we still have a job to go and do. Remember, this was part 1 of 2 and or 3.
Right. Midnight's gonna get the book out and contact the demons to make sure they know to attack the second generator.
It seems you can hear the clashing of fighting and battle. It seems they took the explosion as the cue to make their move.
All right, awesome.
Good, at least someone's on top of their part of the plan.
All right, carry on then. He'll close the book and put it back in his pack. Okay, you can
Carry on
continue.
is a great term for that, because that's what we're going to be doing. And since you seem so eager to interact with these generators, how do you feel about taking point now?
That seems fair. I have so much to atone for. And then Midnight's just gonna shuffle off towards the third generator.
All right, soldiers, let's march. Perhaps we can pick someone up from the specialty groups that were set aside for this. Help finish rounding out our team.
I am gonna go find a cart. Or something. We have supplies for this. We gotta have some sort of supplies.
You'd be able to go get it. Yes.
Oh yeah, no, he's literally just going to be in the cart. And he's just gonna be looking down at the hat and, like, twirling it in his claws. Out of character, we kind of have to travel to get to the next place, and he's gonna take a rest while he can.
Fair.
And as you guys are getting ready to travel, you notice in the air above you, there's like a crackling, like the smell of ozone almost.
Hmm?
Is the sky clear, or is it?
Sky is clear.
Sky's clear, but there's there's a smell of ozone.
It's the same thing that we smelled last time when we went in.
And you can almost see like the air is crackling, and like it's like it's difficult to describe. Like the space is slowly warping. Like
You got company.
it crackles more and more, and then there's a pop, and you hear a yelp as someone falls a good 10 feet.
Hello there?
Stand over the new arrival menacingly. Who are you? State your business.
As Nim, one moment you were, working on some experiments, helping Tree, just normal stuff. And then something felt like a tug on you, and you planeswalked. And then kind of missed the landing a little bit.
For legal purposes, it's ported.
Ported.
I still think it's funny that you made the name for it be the most menial labor job in existence.
Ported.
It works, though.
I know, it's just funny to me.
Oh, well, hello there.
Again, who are you? State your business.
I am Nimotar Bonechomp. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. You are...
In the middle of a war. What are you doing here?
That is a great question.
Hey, can you give me a roll, please?
What sort of role?
Let me see real quick. Give me a second. Hmm. Insight? Yeah, give me an insight.
An insight. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And seven's up.
Yep.
All right. That's a lot of ones.
That is a lot of ones.
That will come to a net of 2, I think, unless. Let's see. It was. What was it to reroll once?
That'd be a boost using soul.
A boost using soul. All right.
You get boost die equal to your primary attributes divided by 3 per session.
Ah.
It tells you in the it's the primary scale if you're using the most updated. There's also a box that says boost per game.
Boost per game. Where is that on the?
To the right of you, to the left of the box where you're able to ticker the vigor, will, and boost. If you're using the
You
most
are a
updated,
bit ways away there, Tao.
I was leaning back, so that would do it. I was looking at my ceiling.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're on the 1.4.1 sheet, it tells you. If not, you'll just have to math it.
I'm on that sheet, but I'm struggling to see where.
To the left of spent resources and EX dice. The resources. box.
Resources. Boost per game, 4. All right.
That's how many you have for this session.
Cool. And there are 1, 2, 3 ones on that, so I can use 3 boosts to reroll those ones?
If you want to use
Correct.
those, yep.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Be aware those refresh per session, not long rest. Or full rest.
I'm aware. Well, I have no more negatives to the roll. 2, that's 5 successes. Five successes on the insight.
You can smell the you can smell the divine touch of Arceus on Nim. Just like what smells like it when you were snagged and dropped here.
Huh. So Arceus sent you here.
Oh, I sure hope not. I've got a bone to pick with that one.
Understandable enough.
He killed my daughter because she wouldn't bow to him. Because she is a tree and incapable of bowing.
He'll just look. What?
Huh. Kid is gonna look very conflicted now because either Nim is going to be in good company or he's going to find himself in bad company, and I'm not sure which is which.
Out of game, there's very funny context to this.
Oh, there is.
I'm sure.
In game, none of us know what it is.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Zudawudo situation.
No, I see I've wound up back in one of these worlds. Ah, it's nice to have thumbs again, I suppose.
Thumbs. Looking
Though
up
it is a
applause.
shame to lose my wings.
Well, either join us on the warpath or stay out of the way.
I'm
You can't
afraid
really
I
slow
don't
down.
go to war without knowing who I am fighting.
You're fighting me. Have fun with that. Well, other me.
No. Long story, he has a clone, not clone.
I'm technically
Copy.
the clone.
He has an evil copy of him out there that's running amok.
Think more his evil self, separated from him.
And we are in a war to take him down. And next step to that is taking down some pylons that are currently keeping himself and his citadel protected.
It's more generators, but
Oh no! Over there, you can see a probe. It's building additional pylons.
I was about to say
Generator,
somewhere.
sorry. Generator, I'm getting words mixed around. But yes.
We already took care of the probes that were outside this one. Haha.
If taking down one of the generators, there's some entities working on a second that we've formed a temporary alliance with. And
even the demons hate me.
even the demons hate him. Both hymns.
I'm not allowed to make deals with them. They're boring.
And we're going to take down the third one. If the demons are taking on the second one, we're heading to take down the third one right now.
You're working with demons, and you say you're going after the evil one?
Oh, I am so much worse.
Like I said, very temporary alliance. We were fighting the demons before this, and as soon as this is over, we're going to be going back to that.
Maybe beforehand,
Just-
depending on when they decide to betray us.
Depending on when they decide to betray us. Yes. Let's just say the bigger threat was evil him.
Well, if that is indeed the case, very well, I shall accompany you.
Don't know if it means much, but I swear it on my faith.
Faith to whom?
Why do you have to say that?
And there is the potential snag. I do worship Arceus, though I have had my issues with him as well.
He can't be all bad. He smites me every time that I enter one of his temples. It just doesn't stick.
To be fair, he seems to be very smite happy.
I hear he is the almighty smiter.
Imagine getting that as a nickname, the Almighty Smiter.
The
Just-
almighty
just-
smiter.
Just because you get a little bit upset whenever someone gives you a little sass.
You don't need to give people ideas on paladin nicknames.
Oh dear heavens! I hope no one calls me that.
If I had to give you a nickname, it'd be something like the Pyre.
Fitting. All right. Whatever. Let's move along then. Can't stand around forever. You got work to do. And with that, Ken will keep moving.
Dale follows.
Midnight will continue to shuffle along, leading the way.
One foot after another.
Nim's going to attempt to port out.
Bonk.
He's free to attempt. No one's gonna stop him.
Well, no one here is. Other people might.
Yeah. No one here is.
That's exactly what happened.
Mostly just testing his abilities, you know. Normally, they cannot stop that. It tends to supersede the deities, as they call them.
I mean, if they're demons, I'm pretty sure they are actual gods. Although it'd be very funny if there were.
Well, the last time I was in this world, the deities, as the locals referred to them, behaved more like petulant children than the gods that I am far more familiar with.
Oh, you've been here before. How long's it been? Was it before or after the demon incursion that destroyed most of the world?
Definitely was not a demon incursion last time.
Hmm.
So it's been at least a year.
One of the Pokemon who is traveling with you speaks up. You should meet Bararu. He makes some really, really good bread and cookies. He runs a bakery.
Ah, yeah. Or great guy.
I
God,
may have
what?
to-
Despair, destruction, so on and so forth, yada yada yada.
Yeah, but
He
Perhaps
just
I'll
wants to
put
run a
my-
bakery.
he
Perhaps
makes
I'll-
good bread.
Perhaps I'll have to try and put my skills against his.
Oh, I would so not recommend that. But have fun.
Scene cuts. Great Nim versus Bararu Bake Off. Who will win?
Yep. You see, the thing is, Shay doesn't know that Nim likes cooking, so he's just assuming this guy's like, ah, yes, let me fight a god.
And then Bararu is just like, someone who wants to bake against me? Okay. So, what are the rules? Okay, I'm totally down for this. We're gonna make some food for everyone to enjoy. We're gonna make everyone
Alright.
happy. It's gonna be great.
Whereas the rest of us, in the back of our heads, is if you hurt Bararu, we will kill you. No. Well, if you're joining us, any useful abilities you want to tell us about?
Well, I would definitely consider myself a master chef. I also have these moon fangs that are quite good at dealing with magic, as he points at the fangs sticking out of his maw.
Oh, that'll be good. I'm totally Lord Magic.
I also have divine energy I can wield into a fiery form and fling at my foes. And also, I do have a bit of healing ability.
Oh, great. We got 2 divine pyromaniacs now. That's great.
Alright, I suppose fair being fair, we should introduce ourselves as well. I'm Kin, guess you could say a fiery paladin. Over there is Brussel.
Hey,
If you want to give an introduction for yourself.
Brussel the Bulbasaur.
All right. Kale over there is a Sand Slash who
True.
bit of a nerd and loves cooking as well.
Don't call yourself a shrew.
Shale is still not evolved.
Yeah, we keep forgetting that he's not involved because he uses the crystal and
You're right. That sounds true.
Well, Shale's response is, "Oh, that's very complimentary of you, Kin, but I'm not there yet."
Then we've got a couple Zoroarks over here, Midnight and Shade.
I'm technically a Zoroark.
Hi. My name is Mud right now.
It's still midnight. He's just going to be, since he loves interacting with explosive generators so much, he's on his way to the next one.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume there's a story to that, but I'm also going to assume we don't have time.
Will be time later.
We can get into it later if it's important. Though, I am curious about your flames and whether or not they would actually hurt me. If you don't mind, small test.
Cast Fireball at Ken.
Just to see if it burns.
And then we'll raise a brow and kind of shrug a bit, if you're certain.
Generally, fire doesn't hurt me. Sorry, I interrupted. Go ahead.
Oh, help us, it's gonna be another fire kiss.
Well, we do know that Fuko technically has flames that can burn again.
So it's not unheard of.
It's not unheard of. Ask Shade how he knows.
Well, you will have resistance to this. Alright, I should change my dice. I can get to that in a moment.
Roll with the dark dice. It totally fits in him, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Cleansing Light himself.
Sorry, I haven't fully done all the calculations on the sheet yet, so...
That's fine. All my characters really wanted to know, out of character, hey Kerr, would Nim's fire hurt Kin?
His fire is
Or does
fairy type.
The fire is fairy type.
Yes, it would.
Okay, so it would. It's not fire type, it's fairy type. Okay. That is good to know.
Cast Fireball. It's not very effective.
I am resistant to fairy.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, resistant, but not immune.
not immune.
Yep,
And
time to roll up a new character.
And I wasn't asking for a full-on attack or anything. Basically, just to feel
Litmus
whether or not
test.
yeah. Basically,
Now I'm
to know
just-
whether or not I can stand in his flames and go unhurt.
Our local masochist.
Now I'm
Stand in
just
the flames.
imagining
It
this.
burns!
I'm just imagining this kid is the scene from Overlord where he specifically just sits there, you know, the very beginning of season 1, fighting an army with the angel things, and specifically lets himself take damage and just starts laughing, and it's like, so this is what it's like to feel pain!
No, I have an alternate thing as well. Finn is just a fire connoisseur, and he's just sitting there like one of the wine connoisseurs going, hints of pain from this one. A nice toasty heat.
Do I detect a hint of fairy in this flame?
Yeah, so like, are we actually rolling dice for this, or is it just you produce a little flame and I basically stick my paw on it to see?
I think we'll go that route, just produces a bit.
Yeah. That's mostly what I was thinking. Oh. Huh. That actually burns. That's... licks the burn from the on my paws. Like, that's not fire typing. That's...
It was granted to me by the moon goddess herself, so I'd be surprised if many things would be resilient fully against it.
Now, does Kin know who the moon goddess is?
No.
I mean, if the moon goddess is a Pokemon deity,
Well, there is Lunala.
maybe, but
He is referring to Salune.
Yeah. I'm just saying, for Pokemon, there is Lunala, so this might be a moment where we
There's-
find out what's going
there's
on.
Lunalis. Yeah. So it's like, moon goddess. You've met Lunalis?
No. I am a traveler of worlds. I suppose you could say I've been to quite a few. My power comes from Salune.
Oh no. Guessing a deity of a different world then.
Correct. She's also the one that granted me the fangs.
Wait. So... No, I know a different one. Okay. Sounds like Celine, but different, so, you know. Have fun. Is it, by the way, is this the really funny time to bring up yet again my offhanded mention that Shade legitimately went to college in his old world for mythology? And Selene is the Greek goddess of the moon. That's who Salune is based off of the team, by the way.
Yeah.
So he's just like, oh, similar name, not the same thing. Okay, have fun.
Alright. Very well then. I'll be sure to not stand in your flames. It's probably best you don't stand in mine either.
Fair, fair.
So I guess unless there's any other interactions anyone wants, back to Kerr.
Shade's just taking his rest.
Which of you would say would be navigating to get from here to the next area?
Midnight.
Midnight.
All right, Midnight. Could you give me a navigation roll then?
May I help on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I would say that's kind of up to Midnight, but yeah.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
You're navigating to the next generator. Would you like help from Shale?
Sure. I already have 9. How many am I gonna get from you?
Just one. One from navigation.
Cool beans.
Oh, that's not actually not bad.
Gotta roll those 10s, though.
Yep. Yeah,
That'd be
it's
helpful.
pretty good.
1 of 5.
I'm gonna sell one of the ones.
6.
Okay, 6. 6 successes.
All right, you are able to successfully navigate there.
Shale will step out and look at the door in case there's another puzzle he has to deal with.
Give me a perception roll.
Exceptional. All right. On logic and mind, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Okay, so. Mm. Okay, 5.
Does not appear to be anything like what happened before.
Okay. Doesn't look like he's got a grand puzzle to mess with again.
Okay. Midnight will open the door.
Kerr.
And gingerly proceed in.
Are you just checking like the door and everything as you're getting closer? Nothing else?
Yep.
What is everyone else doing as you are heading towards the generator facility?
Well, once we leave the area where the cart goes, the Shade will still just be like kind of walking along down towards like a little bit behind Midnight, and he'll still just be kind of twiddling with the hat in his claws.
We'll be right behind him. Or right beside Shade.
And right behind them.
All right. So as you are approaching, what's everyone's evasion?
As a score or skill or
Score overall.
physical or special?
Physical.
0.
I'm just writing it in the chat. That way it's easier for him.
Fair enough.
Wait, can you? Oh, because you have your armor. That's
Armor.
right. You have your armor.
Because I have my armor on.
Doing them. Okay.
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Hey there, Nightfirer. Thank you for that raid. Welcome in. How was your stream? Thank you so much for coming by and sharing your community. Hope you had a good time.
Yeah, we misread that. But this be.
What's up?
All right. So let's see that as you guys are walking
Yeah,
towards the facility, none of you were looking. So
For the
but you
record,
will get
Nim is hanging back a bit, keeping an eye on what's actually happening. After all, he's only
Okay.
gotten one side of the story here.
Yeah. In which
And
Shade was not very helpful in giving him a good impression.
All right. In that case,
Shale did say that he was looking out the door. So.
in that case, I'm going to do something a little bit special then. Nim, go ahead and roll your body plus evasion, and then add half of your successes to your base score that you have, since you're further back.
One moment. Wow. That was a good first roll for Nim.
Yeah. A nice little chain that true comboed twice.
So that would make it 10.
Does he have the feet?
What feat?
The lucky one thing?
No, you should. Oh, the ones. That's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you asked for me to roll that
Yep.
then add
Yeah,
half to my
forgot to
evasion.
take off the ones. I forgot to take off the ones. So that was my fault. All right. So in that case, Brussel is a surprisingly agile boy.
Hide a lot of strength under.
Yeah.
All right, so Brussel Shade, and Nim. You guys are all fast enough to avoid this, as I imagine Shade, your instincts immediately start going off and screaming, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, when you hear the click underneath the wheel of the cart that you're in.
Oh,
so
come
this is-
on. Repeating the same damn thing twice. Fuck.
Nim, since you were further back away from the others, you had more than enough time to get the hell out of the way. And, Brussel, you were just nimble enough, just barely nimble enough to, parkour your way off of the cart as the mine set underneath it explodes. Thankfully, it also does not crit anybody.
There, I put Mala in timeout for trying to curse me.
The dice apparently do not like you guys, though.
I'm going to call a mine and kill one of those 10s. Thank you.
Okay.
Force reroll of one of those 10s.
All right. So in that case, this will be 4 points of damage to you
Oh.
guys.
That was kind of wasted. All right, so
Well, you don't know if it was a chain or not.
okay.
No.
I think that's Chip
Gonna
taking-
do.
Real quick,
Yeah, I think that's
Kurt,
gonna be
damage.
Chip.
real quick, Kurt, do you know how the mind boost works?
Not that one, no.
Okay, so it cancels out one of the 10s, and you have
Okay.
to re-roll it.
Yeah, that's what I did.
That's what he
Okay.
did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it does the first
Okay.
one in the list.
I actually
So
don't
fo-
think it. Yeah.
So, for example, on Nim's roll, if someone minded that, it would get rid of the 10 and the one it rolled. And if they would then mind it again, it would then undo that entire chain of 10s that he got. But they wouldn't know what it was. It would just be,
Yeah.
the first one.
I think I actually take nothing because I negate. I take 2 to armor and 1 to unnatural defenses.
My armor has 8 soak, so like,
Dink.
ding.
I'll
They
make
also
sure
have
it's-
negation.
Yeah, make sure.
They
Check
do
with
still
physical
take chip
negation.
damage on the armor's durability.
Oh,
So I need to reduce the armor's durability by 1.
Exactly one.
Yes.
wait. How much is the negation on the armor?
The physical negation is 3.
Okay, then then it would take 5.
Why?
Right.
Well,
that.
no, it
What?
dealt 4 damage, so he had 3 negation.
Oh.
1 went through the soak.
1 went through, so 1
Yeah,
to the
1
armor.
went to the soak.
Yeah, negation is the armor version of integrity.
Dirty.
Yeah. It has a different
Okay.
name so people don't try and combine it with their own integrity, because it's different.
Right.
The Lord Beerus says, I invoke the name of Ren, the prophet and bringer of misfortune.
Oh dear.
It.
Also, Midnight takes chip damage as well.
Don't invoke rend the dice.
Alright.
Oh, great.
But that also means it didn't even get to my physical integrity at all, did it?
Yeah, so you
No.
didn't take any damage
Yeah.
at all. Just your armor loses 1 durability.
Hmm.
Shade is just gonna be
Click on
grumbling.
someone
I'm,
your own size.
Shade's just gonna be grumbling. I'm running out of fucking ideas. Come on, I already pulled this one. That's boring. I already did the mind. Well, actually, you know what? In fact, I did this better before. Remember when we got stuck in that minefield that blew up and then had a cave-in beneath us where there were
Yeah.
like assassins waiting? That one was a lot better than this one.
Was that a session that I wasn't there?
That was with a certain fairy that we do not speak the name of.
I think that was a session that I
this is the
wasn't
one
there.
where we killed where Shade and Hunter killed Clark.
Hmm.
So you might not have been there.
I have started a poll, guys. Should I ban Mala for 24 hours for his crimes?
I'm gonna say no just because I want to see his reaction to things.
Well, we're leaving it to democracy. He is going to
For
be
democracy.
tried by a jury of his peers.
Democracy in action.
But yeah, no, Shade is basically just bitching that the other him pulled the same move twice but did it worse. He's waiting for whatever follow-up exists to make it interesting.
Scale size. Checks his
Look
plating a bit. Looks at it. Alright, well, lead the way.
So, real quick, did Nim actually get hit by that or no?
Nope, Nim's safe.
No.
Okay.
Name was fine.
Nope. Nim,
Nim noticed in
Shade,
time
and
and was able to dodge.
Glance around.
Well, that was decidedly unfriendly.
Yeah.
He
I
is-
pulled this trick already.
But you guys can see Cartcoon.
Oh, the card's a little bit.
Shrapnel
Yeah.
coon now.
Yeah, you know what?
Only 4 points of damage.
You know what? Just because I found this boring as all hell, he's just gonna reach to the remains of the cart and start using his ability to try and repair it. This doesn't even deserve taking out the cart. This was dumb bullshit attempt. If you want to destroy the cart, actually do it.
Like, Kerr, it was 4 points of damage. Is it just that the wheel got blown off, or is there actual real damage to the cart?
No, that's what went through the cart.
Cartcoon made a holy sacrifice in an attempt to protect all of you. They dove down upon that mine in order to shield you with its wooden body.
Shade is still going to be trying to repair Cartcoon with its ability. Not out of any sense of thanks, literally just out of this attempt doesn't even warrant having a destroyed cart.
Pure spite.
I suppose roll, but I'm not sure what to have you roll.
You know what? Sure. Here, I'll just roll the thing you originally had me roll for him changing things, which I believe was body forceful presence.
Mhm.
That was the original one you had me do.
Go for it.
So long ago when he first unlocked this ability, this is what he did. Which, I don't actually have it written down, but that's 10. Oh, not 116. 16. Nine.
And it is said. It is said upon the third day that Cartcoon rose in order to lead his followers forward.
And Arceus said it was good.
Shade is just rolling his eyes at this attempt and is now just going. Whoever's inside of this one better be interesting.
If that mine was anything to go by, I wouldn't bet on it.
All right.
Anyways,
I hope Valen and Corlin gate crash this party or whatever. What, it beats having to track them down. If, you know.
focus, objective. Let's get this done.
And it doesn't take long before you are at the door to the facility.
Cool.
It is a closed metal door.
Cool. I say we knock and let ourselves in.
Yeah. If they don't feel like opening, I'll open it for them.
That's what a lot.
Do the honors.
Yes.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do about this door?
I mean, probably first check to see if it's open. Or check it out in general, but, you know, that's up to you guys.
I mean,
Midnight's leading, they could knock. Or let me know on what the lock looks like.
You.
here, me and Shane are basically talking. Kick the door down.
Midnight
Shane did suggest knocking.
will knock on the door.
Shane is not making good suggestions right now. Reconsider listening to him.
Fair enough.
Meant knock is as in knock knock fud. Door
Like,
falls.
Again, one of his current suggestions was Midnight should go first. Like, he is not doing good things right now.
No.
Right now, Shale is perfectly fine with that truth.
All right, so what's the plan?
You're in the lead. You're the plan.
You're at the door. What do you want to do?
Is there a control panel?
No, but you can see what seems to be like a lock system built into the door underneath the handle to open it.
Are we talking like just a door lock? You know, like you'd find on the front of a house.
It looks like a heavier lock.
Okay.
This is lockpicking lawyer.
And here we have a very difficult lock. Thankfully, though, we have a way to open it. Midnight. You take the midnight and you bash the door with it.
You bash the lock with the midnight.
You only have a little bit for this before Shane loses patience and starts doing things.
Shade, you got anything for this lock?
Yeah, sure. I think I have something.
Midnight will back off and let Shade do his magic.
Oh, yes, he's going to be doing his magic. Because he's going to look right back down at that hat that he's still holding in his claws. He's going to crack his neck a bit. And with a nice motion, he is then going to proceed to put the hat on. Shortening his hair as he does so it actually fits, because there's no way the hair on top is gonna be fitting.
Hey.
So, you know.
Please look at Shade's new icon.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice. I like it.
And with this, he is going to go ahead and use his ability to try and turn back into Hunter.
Yep.
And he is immediately going to have those shadows filter right into that lock, grab with as much power as possible, and rip the entire lock system out if possible.
Sure. Would that be athletics to rip it off?
I'm fine with athletics.
Go for it.
Shade has decent athletics. $11 successes.
Yeah.
There goes the door. That's a major error.
And before turning back, he is just going to be looking right at midnight before Hunter's form falls off of him.
Midnight's just gonna
And-
look down at the ground. Just
And
find a
I'll
rock.
step forward. Knock,
Shale
knock.
Shale will follow Kin, trying to keep a sharp eye on what's around, even if his perception is kind of crap.
I'm walking in.
Midnight follows after kicking a rock.
Oh, you might not want to forget that for the generator.
A portal opens and it's David's rock that he's kicking.
It was a pebble. I don't think this rock would do much against the generator.
Yeah, Shade's just being a shithead.
No. Midnight's being a smart ass.
The Zoroarks are fighting.
Drama. Keaton's not particularly interested in the drama. He's interested in just getting this over with. But
Nip's
drama.
getting a nice show. He doesn't have the context, but he's certainly getting a nice drama show.
Nim is just kind of following along, very, very confused and concerned.
Considering what he just saw, yeah.
And Shade, you can see that it looks like there was an electrical trap built into the door. You just tore it right off with the shadows, though, so it didn't matter. It looked like if someone tried to pick it, it would have fried and cooked them.
Oh boy.
Sometimes brute force is the right option.
Which is why you have Shade. He is the brute force man.
He is. If violence wasn't your last option, then you didn't use enough of it.
When violence doesn't work, clearly you weren't using enough.
Yeah, to be fair, his shtick is always he tries with extreme strength and violence first, and when that doesn't work, he gets tricky.
Anyways, walking in, are we greeted by anything? What do we see?
A blank white hallway.
Cool. And?
It looks very similar to the one you saw before.
Cool, we go down it.
We follow
You just
whatever
go-
the building plans say.
And?
We're going into the rubber room.
You're just walking down without checking anything.
I mean, Shay doesn't give a shit right now.
I am.
Long as it's not going. I mean, Shale is doing his best to look around, making sure nothing is going to pop out or trigger. But he's following with the route from before, since it's probably the same.
I will have a perception going if that's what you're looking for.
Go for it.
Yeah, Nim is going to be keeping an eye out as well, but keeping well back from the rest.
That is perfectly fair. We are dangerous people. Clearly.
Yeah, dangerous is the term he would use for you right now. Yeah.
Dangerous, emotional.
Suicidal.
Yeah, that's a
Dramatic.
better term.
A few are. Alright. I will spend a soul to roll out of to get rid of the perfect combo. Okay, 6. But no, 5. I would be right? Yeah, 5. Nah.
As you're about to start down the hallway, it appears that the floor is trapped. It looks like if you try to step on it, it will try to electrocute you.
All the way across. There's no is there a pathway, a safe pathway, or is it just the whole thing is?
It looks like the entire thing is trapped to just electrocute. No safe path.
Oh, wait. Why do I give a crap?
You can
Dale,
always
do you
use.
want to take the lead?
Also, do it,
I
it's
mean,
also. Yeah.
I would prefer. Probably for the rest of you, it'd probably be best if I disable it. But I don't think it actually is going to do anything to me. If it's electric.
Go ahead.
Well. I mean, I could try to brute force this. I don't know if that's going to do much, and also,
I'm guessing we don't see any way to disable it from this end.
You do see what looks to be a keypad over on the wall about 30 feet away from you.
So, do you guys feel like
Is
playing their
that
game,
30
or do you
feet
want to
down the hall?
Yep.
Do you guys feel like playing their game, or do you just want to start cheating? We could start cheating.
We could start cheating. You want to cheat?
Jail just Jail tries to smash the panels with his ground move. With the cone ground move, which I think is sand slice. If that's viable here.
Go for it.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab my right sheet. Sand slice is a 10-foot cone, so he'll hit as much as he can. Also, as he is ground immunity electric, if it matters. So that's Pervert brain, sorry. We'll use forceful here because why not? And I don't think it really matters for accuracy that much. Okay. So that is. And that is at 6. Come on. Okay, so that's a swing. Yeah, an attack of 6. I was guessing since this is a stationary thing, that's a crit. That's a crit.
Yes. Usually items can't get crit unless the storyteller wants to allow it.
Never mind then on that.
Well, unless he wants to allow it. I'm just letting people know.
Okay. So is that regular or is that crit?
You know what? We'll let you crit.
Okay. We'll just add the extra dice, so that is half of the brawl. Added up is 14. Okay. Did I roll? Oh my god. We're just gonna roll willpower of that. Holy
well,
shit.
if you accept the botch, you could always just get a free boost die.
It's true, and this so basically due to true. This is the damage roll also. Or do I accept the botch here?
Look a little silly. and then we go with whatever Shade's idea is.
Yeah, sure. We'll go. So, like, hits and does nothing. Sort of bounces like, whoa. There's
Sand
Sand
a
goes
cloud of
everywhere.
sand
You
goes
hit-
everywhere.
You hit the control panel. It is now always on.
Shell, was that? You doing all right? I know
Yeah,
we're all kind of grieving here, and may
he gets
experience
up.
some failures.
The electricity on the ground is suddenly has been put into high gear.
All right, I'm cheating now.
Go ahead, Shade.
Trying to.
He's just gonna tap his foot a couple of times and do the exact same thing that he did to the balls that he has in his bag, and make them non-conductive. The metal.
The electricity vanishes from the floor.
Cheating.
All right.
Fair enough.
Winning.
And let's go.
All right.
Marches down the hallway.
Yep, you soon hit another door, and you can hear the hum of the generator.
Oh. Is this door locked?
Doesn't look like it.
Cool. Fling it open. Knock, knock.
As it opens, and you see the generator.
Anyone home? Looking around.
Make a perception check, Ken.
Jay will also make a perception if that's cool. Because he has plans to head to the generator. Yeah, no problem with make perception here.
Yeah, you guys can make perception checks if you'd
Okay.
like.
Jade isn't
Yeah.
bothering.
Name will.
Or
He's been at this adventuring thing for a long time. He's always alert.
Jade just doesn't give a shit right now.
Yeah.
he just wants to size the thing before he tries to do the thing in Shale's head to do.
All right, let's see. All right, it does not look to be guarded at all, as far as you guys can see.
Huh.
Alright.
Weird.
Shale's gonna
Would've
walk
thought
up to
someone
the
would've been here.
control panel and look it over.
I'll stay beside Shell because I'm very suspicious of the fact that there's no one here. And
Shade is just gonna talk to the open room, going, "All right, get the hell out here wherever you are. I'm not gonna play with whatever this is supposed to be. Get out here."
There's no response, Shade, and it looks like the control panel is locked down. You could probably fiddle with it to unlock the controls to actually start messing with it.
Attempt a technology roll?
Yep.
hey, before you do that, in case you messing with it causes the entire thing to just blow up, everyone else go and start, or except maybe Shade if you want to stick around. Everyone else clear the area, because if this goes wrong, this could go kablooey again.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna be waiting here for whoever
just
the fuck it
shivers
is
it
that's
is.
supposed to be here actually shows up. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a fun fight.
Shale
Maybe.
shivers a little at the comments, but just gonna roll with it. So mind, logic, technology.
You'll
for it.
probably have this.
We're going to, just for the hex of it, we'll spend a body and boost and see if we get more successes.
That's fair. You also have a couple 9s there, so if you get a couple more, it might be worth
Oh,
it.
I could. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that worked.
That it did. Now that's what, 7?
That is a 7, yeah. I don't think I'm going to spend bigger on that, so.
Yeah, the panel opens up and you're able to actually get to the controls. They start moving now.
The best of the knowledge is he's going to look over. For the moment, he's looking over it. Is there anything that like, is there any sort of timing controls, or is it just powering up and powering down?
You can control the intensity, how much energy it gives. You could turn it on, turn it off. Lots of little things you could do.
Could I set it to overload on a delay?
Yeah.
Or you could just turn it off and we could just destroy it. If it's turned off and it's destroyed, then it shouldn't blow up.
Well, we don't know if there's explosives in there. There might just be
True.
explosives.
There might just be explosives in there. Just never mind.
And my expectation was we were playing to blow it once we were out of range of it.
That was the plan, yes.
Cool. That was the plan. You're right.
All
Let's
right.
stick to the plan.
All right. He looks, before he does that, he looks. He's gonna take a look into the generator just to see if there's any sort of like extra things attached to it, being safe.
Perception check.
All right. We'll soul one of them. That'll put me down to 1.
One boost remaining.
Yeah. So 3.
Does not look to be anything out of the ordinary for what should be here.
All right,
It's not
then.
like there's any time frame. All right.
All right. Doesn't look like it's any booby trap to worry about. So, I'm going to set.
Delay long to blow up with long enough that we can get out of the area.
Hey, Shale, quick question for you. Kind of important.
Yeah.
So are you able to tell if once you set things, like let's say the panel here was disabled, if it would keep the last known settings?
He's gonna look.
I suppose that would depend on whether the information is saved in the panel itself, or if the information is saved in a server and the panel's just an access point.
Panel's just an access point. Then we'd have other issues.
Looks to be this is entirely closed off.
Okay, so it's a closed system. There isn't any sort of outside place from it. I would think if I locked it down, it would take somebody to come in and unlock it to be able to get it to stop it. And if we set enough time there, I doubt they would be able to have.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, sure. Just go ahead. I have I have an idea. It's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So he's gonna set it to overload with enough time, making sure the safeties are disabled.
All right. Make a roll. Give us another technology roll.
Another technology roll. Okay.
Beep. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, Shale said it's too late.
I'm good. 12.
Well, I think we're good.
Sorry, no successes, Shale. Sorry, Shale, you completely screwed up. You actually said to explode right now and kill everyone.
No.
Yeah, you're able to do it, no problem.
All right.
You make it look easy.
Which is surprising because this is stuff I've never really touched. So
Look at Shell a
You
little
keep introducing
impressed.
him as a nerd.
true.
Yeah. Look at Shell a little impressed. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you've got experience with technology and stuff.
A little
You
bit.
answered-
A little bit.
Answer the command, then you unplug the keyboard.
I mean,
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna do one better.
I don't care. I could guess he probably dealt with something when he was working over at Hoga's place, but I wouldn't be surprised at that. Well, with that said, see you guys out.
Alright.
See you guys outside of the side. We don't
Let's
have
go.
much leeway. If any.
Shane
Yeah,
is going
let's-
to give a jaunty whistle as he walks over to the panel, takes out one of the inert metal balls that he shoved in his backpack, and he's effectively just going to press it down on top of the console thing, so that way it's there, and he's going to use his ability to have it meld with the thing. So now it has a metal ball welded into the control area. The top of it.
Basically disabling the interface.
Yeah. Without affecting the internals. Interface, get fucked. Everything else, yeah, sure, you stay there.
Cool.
It's going
Alright.
to explode.
Well, yeah, that's the
Everyone
point.
move.
Yep.
And away
Nim
we
is
go.
bewildered at all this, but just going to leave.
Really expected some resistance there.
If we don't get at least one person trying to assassinate us on our way to the main stronghold, I'm going to be so mad.
Understandable.
That's what
And-
Nim's for.
I'm half wondering if he got to if the Ascotades the first generator kind of awestruck him.
Alright. That dealt with. Hey, Midnight, how are the demons coming on their generator? I haven't heard an explosion from them yet.
There's your answer.
Right on cue. Okay.
Midnight was fixing to open the book before the big explosion. Is like, I think they're done.
Cool.
Who knows? Maybe
Eh.
there's a fourth hidden somewhere that I could fight something at.
And
Or your first fight will be at the from here will be at the Citadel itself.
as behind you guys, once you get out, you watch the third generator explode in a fiery conflagration.
I'll shiver a little at that, but knows he's far enough away that it's just pretty explosions.
Shade, you're starting to wonder if maybe this one was left unguarded specifically to spite you and to mess with you.
He was considering that. He's just also not in a very good mood, so he's just you know what, sure, whatever, fuck it.
The first two completely guarded. Everyone thinks the third one is also guarded, completely on edge, every little thing. And it's nope, utterly undefended, just to fuck with you.
To be fair, we weren't exactly on edge about it. Shade was literally just yeah, I'm gonna go there and fight something because my last fight got interrupted.
And now it exists only to spite you, Shade. Exactly what he would do.
Cool.
He's still gonna mog himself for the whole repeating a past thing but doing it shittier with the landmine.
Which also he might have done specifically to annoy you.
Well, yeah, but he'll still mog him for it.
But
Well-
yes, it looks like the way to the Citadel is open now.
Cool. Well, to the Citadel. Midnight. Make sure the demons are on their way there to attack it as well.
The knight will relay those instructions.
You hear the screams of the damned and the roars of the abominations as they eagerly go to spill blood and murder everything they possibly can.
I
This is
think
why
they're
I
on
like
their way.
Fae are fun. Demons are boring.
Demons are boring.
Oh, darlings, thank you for the compliment. And oh, hello!
No
so
one
delightful to see you.
said. No one said your word.
Word.
Well, no, you did say Faye, though, darlings.
I did. Hi.
Hello, darling.
Nim's
It's been
biting
so
the
long.
Fae.
Wait, what?
Nim's biting him.
Ow! Darling, that is very
Ooh.
rude.
I'd
Do
like
be
to get
aware
more
that
now.
Pier does bypass resistances.
I know. Darling, that is extremely rude. Ow.
Well,
But it's not more rude than I've been to you.
I simply came by to congratulate you and to offer my condolences.
Uh-huh, that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing right now.
Yes.
Congratulating us before the battle is even over. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I mean, you accomplished the first step. So, congratulations, darlings.
It's just
Right.
looking approvingly at Nim.
Ah, nah, 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 nah.
Well, that's his
Well,
accuracy
congratulations.
after
looks up.
teleporting behind him.
Wait. How do we know it's even you?
There's
I am the most
damage.
perfect being on the face of the planet, darling.
Yeah, but you
I
look.
mean, look, it
you
could
let a
be
smug
the
copy
other.
you.
I don't like
Look,
that
it
roll,
could
but
be
I'll
the
go.
other me. I literally don't care either way.
Point.
Wow.
I know
Darling.
you're kind, and I have no interest in dealing with you. Be gone.
Don't worry, he just likes dealing with me.
Would it be
Feeling
easier?
at it.
Would it be easier if you had another version of, or another Fae to deal with instead of me?
Nim's going to
What?
reach into his pack and sprinkle salt on the ground. That should keep him busy for a while, shall we?
You're thinking vampires.
No, that's a Fae
No.
thing.
As
And-
Domino begins to wave his hands and a tiny little palace of salt begins to construct itself on the ground.
Unfortunately, he adores salt.
Yeah, unfortunately, this Fae likes salt.
No, I'm going for the,
It has to count every grain.
yeah.
Distraction.
Which is also a vampire thing, by the way.
I have never heard that with vampires. Only with
It
Fae.
is. It's one of them. Yeah, no, it is
It
one of them with
is.
vampires too.
It's Kuei-jin. The Kuei-jin have that. The Chinese vampires.
Ah.
Oh, well, I know nothing about those.
Yeah, no, actual thing. Really interesting.
Yeah. Yes, Domino's currently building a tiny little palace of salt. For this army of ants that he has now created a little anthole so that they may reside within the palace.
Okay,
It
well,
is
Domino
moving
plays
away
in the
more.
dirt. I have things to go and stab.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, I'm already walking.
same.
And as you guys arrive at the gates to the Citadel, I think this is where we're going to stop because I need
Yeah,
to map
same here.
out the Citadel. And we only have
That's
about a half
fair.
hour left. We
Yeah,
only have
okay.
about a half hour left.
Now the
Uh,
question is, did the
yeah.
demons get there first?
Yes.
It looks like they're just about to arrive.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, I guess do you want to do, like, do you want us to do, like, some open roleplay stuff while, technically speaking, probably our armies are forming up and getting ready?
Because we'd also have any of the backup teams forming up for this as well.
Yeah, because we were
Yes.
also going to use our forces for this. So
Yes.
we're probably, like, gathering up our stuff. The demons are getting ready, so we could, like, chat and stuff, I guess.
If you want.
But I am all for the demons taking the first assault attempt on the citadel and hitting those gates first.
I mean, plus side, like if they win, cool. We don't have to deal with the problem ourselves. If they lose, well, we don't have to deal with them later.
Exactly. Exactly.
A win-win on either side.
If they win and they kill him, what's going to happen to Shade?
Oh, he doesn't care. At most, he loses half his soul. The worst half. Oh no. Anyway, I mean, he's planning on stabbing and reintegrating them anyway. He could just find the body later, maybe.
Yeah. Besides, them taking the first assault is only fair. We took care of 2 of the generators. They took care of 1.
Yep. Just because one was a cakewalk does not factor into the amount that we did.
They don't know. They don't have to know.
Yeah, Shade will at least go, so, new guy. I can't say I've ever bitten Domino before. Smashed a beer bottle on the back of his head. I have done that, but I haven't bitten him. Does he taste like salt?
Yeah, it was unpleasant.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he is really actually obsessed with salt. I don't quite get it. But it's also a pretty easy way to mess with him.
I mean, he claims that it's like the most perfect mineral. I think it's what it is.
You said the word.
Oh, come on.
I'm
I'm
afraid.
here, this guy's here. Do you really think he's going to show up again when instead he could keep playing in the dirt?
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you've dealt with that one before.
Oh, yeah. He has yet to beat me in a deal. It's very funny.
It is. It's actually hilarious. And it sounds like you've dealt with the Fae before as well.
Yes, I have dealt with many different kinds of creatures in my time.
You know, I think I like you. I'm glad you chose to follow us. I've not seen many people... Well, no, I've not seen anyone bite Domino before. That was entertaining.
I wonder if he's, well, no, he'd actually probably take this as... I was about to make a joke, and then I realized halfway through that he'd probably take it as a compliment. Or just say yes in a literal sense. I was gonna ask if that made him salty, but it doesn't quite work with Domino. I mean, if I wanted to go really lowbrow, I could just bring up again how he has yet to beat me, and I'm like 5-0 at this point.
Don't worry, it was just assault.
Is that assault? It was just assault.
I'm counting 2 from our last encounter.
So yeah, 5-0. Is that really the score at this point?
Yep.
Oh, dang.
Technically 6-0 if you count the other me getting him in a deal, but that technically speaking
That
puts
hardly
me
counts.
at 5 and him at 4, which increases the total loss count that Domino has experienced from me. So I am picking the narrative that means Domino lost.
Hey, you cut out there.
Technically speaking, if I count his victories as separate and mine as separate, that means Domino lost even more. So I'm taking the narrative that means Domino lost more.
Cool.
It is still funny how he fell for something when I told him forever ago exactly what I was going to do.
You told him you were gonna hang a sign on his horn, and
On his dumb little horn, yes.
then when you pull it off, it had to be pointed out to him.
Yep. So, Nim, you got any other fun abilities up your I don't know, I guess sleeves?
teleport
I'm gonna still
thing.
say sleeves.
Well, normally I am able to just port myself to other worlds as I please, though something does seem to be blocking it here. Normally, nothing can, so that is definitely something I'll need to look into. Somewhere in this world is my daughter, and I'm sure she could get us to any other place that we may want to go.
Your daughter's in this world?
I thought you said your daughter got killed by Arceus.
My daughter
That could just mean
is in every world, and he had tried to kill her, but she transported herself into a stick that had been taken from her, or willingly given, rather. Arceus was rather... He saw the staff having been given to someone and decided, oh, that, he got jealous. And decided to smite her, but she is either still in the staff form or should have grown somewhere here.
Interesting. So you say you could go to just about any world usually?
Yes.
Interesting. I'll remember that.
interesting indeed.
I have,
let me know if you find any other Miis out there, by the way. I know there's at least one. Well, okay, when I say that, I mean not in this world, in other worlds.
None that I've come across yet.
Lucky you.
And Ken, you should really invite him to Hilltop after all this.
Oh, absolutely. If you don't have anywhere to go after this is all done, then by all means, you're welcome to come back to Hilltop with us.
Safest place there is, anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
that
mean,
reminds
safest
me.
place would be the Treeway, but, at least in this world, I suppose so.
Yeah.
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 That does remind me of a thing that I was going to bring up earlier, but I kind of forgot. Here you go, Ken. I kind of robbed the bank anyway. And he's going to toss over one of the platinum bars.
I'm not even surprised. Tuck it away. I'll make sure it gets back where it's supposed to be.
I mean, look, that security was so bad.
Yes, that security was awful. Legitimately, I already have Soul looking into it.
Oh, that's a good thing. I don't think that a tired intern should have let me just walk in there. I think it was an intern. Were they actually an employee? I can't even tell. But a tired employee just let me in there because I had a slip of paper that said I was supposed to do a security audit. That was awful.
It was absolutely atrocious. Like I said, I already have Soul looking into it. Hopefully, by the time we're back home from all of this, it will be solved.
They'd have to work fast on that. But then again, I guess they're pretty used to working fast.
Soul's good at what he does. He has been my helper and my secretary for a long time at this point.
If somebody wanted to take the money out, all they'd need to do is have a note that says Hunter gives permission. He needs the money.
Well, it's gonna be hard to have that now.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows anything about what happened to him yet.
No. But right now, do you really think that Hunter would have asked anyone except for me to get something for him?
This is also true.
It depends on if they believe.
I guess they were idiots. But then again, you don't even need to go that far to rob from them.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really don't. You could probably just show up with a slip of paper saying that you're supposed to be there, and they would just let you in. I should try that.
If you are going to try it, wait till after Soul has given the okay and has said that that he's taking care of the security issue.
Okay.
That way you'll actually be auditing the security of the bank. Because at this point, that's basically what I have you down as my security expert.
I mean, considering I could literally be anyone or anything, that does make doing security audits a lot easier. Also, yeah, by the way, I could turn into people. It's fun.
I noticed.
Yeah.
On the plus side, I am like the best mirror that you could ever get access to, because I could just turn into you.
You're not wrong.
I would recommend against that.
Might be a bad idea, don't care. Oh, you want to try stabbing me? You could try stabbing me if you want.
It's pretty hard to make it stick.
He might manage it, though, and I kind of want to know, because it
He
also means he
might.
could stab the other me. If he could
Given-
stab the other me, that'd be fun.
Given the smell of divine that I got off of Nim when he came here, he might be able to make it stick a little bit.
I suppose if you would like to try, I could do so.
Yeah, just avoid, like, the heart or something. I mean, normally that's fine, but in case it works.
And avoid the hat.
Hold out your
Well,
paw.
yeah, please, do not hurt the hat. I could fix the hat, but don't hurt it.
Fair enough. Hold out your paw.
Just go for the arm.
He will bite down. Does it leave a... Does it stick there, Kerr?
Yes.
Alright. Even when he tries to heal it?
Yes.
Oh, nice. He can bite me. That's neat.
That is useful.
I mean, divine stuff is generally pretty good against me. Usually. Then again, I also, like, I know a way to fix this, but I can't do it that often, so...
That was just a small nip.
Yeah. Well, no, he's just more pointing out that he knows a way to fix it, and so the other him has a way to fix it.
True. But
it's a lot more limited than what I'd normally do.
And the other you doesn't know about Nim yet.
That is true. Oh, also, I've been meaning to test something out anyway, so would one of you mind, well, obviously not you with your teeth, would someone else mind, like, chopping off the arm a bit? I want to see if I could grow an entire new one and the mark stays, or if it disappears.
Lick knife out, slash through the arm.
Probably takes a while because 10 physical integrity.
You are certainly an interesting group.
You're not resisting, so...
Well, yeah, no, that's just his natural integrity. It's just gonna take a bit.
Okay.
He'll give you physical damage boosts. With stat ups.
Chop that wood.
Man, where's Fuko when you need him?
I know, right? Fuko could... except his sword would leave a mark that's...
Oh, no.
That's for you too.
When he does the fire, his normal sword is fine.
Oh, right.
He does the fire thing.
And wait till Coco hears about this.
Normally I'd use my own sword for that, but I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, you've kind of gotten it enchanted against you. Yeah.
On the plus side, actually really cheap from Greaves.
I know.
So cheap, actually. I keep getting cheap deals from him. But then again, I think he kind of just wants us to have good things happen because he doesn't really charge us much for anything.
Well, I'm not sure how far I trust him, but so far he's dealt good with us.
Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, just having to pay him back with one of the other Mii's body parts, that's real cheap considering we were gonna kill him anyway. Then again, whatever he makes out of that is probably going to be hellacious considering my powers, but, that's for whoever has to deal with that. Hopefully not us.
Yeah.
A nice suit of armor that regenerates itself, that's very valuable.
Yeah. Especially considering it would also probably meld to just fit the shape of whoever wears it.
Well, that's just a given with anything that you buy from him.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like, if the ownership changes, like, down the line, it'd still probably just keep changing.
Anyways, arm off, or leg, whatever.
Alright, Kerr, I'm assuming that Kin eventually works through the arm.
Yep.
Alright. He is going to go ahead and try and grow back the arm and see if the arm shows up with the mark or without the mark.
With the mark.
With the mark. Alright,
Oh.
He's going to nod a couple of times, and then grab something out of his pack. I've been saving testing this, considering that I really didn't want to do it where he could figure it out, but I kind of need to know before we go into the fight, because I'm sure he has ways to hurt me. So, yeah. Let's see if this works. And he's going to pop a Bararu berry in his mouth. Because the Bararu berry cures status conditions, which might include the heal blocking that's on him right now.
Yes. Then you will heal.
And then he'll go, great. So he probably has some of these too. So if he starts pulling things out of somewhere, just don't let him eat it.
Okay.
I kind of spread around Bararu berries more than a little bit trying to thank Bararu, and they're kind of just out there now, so he probably has a bunch. I don't know if he has my phobia though. Imagine if we could just beat him by like throwing cooked food at him.
Nim brandishes butcher knife with malicious intent.
You beat him in by stuffing him in a closet.
I mean, even if he has it, at most he'd throw up. I don't actually, now that I think about it, the one time I was able to actually like eat and drink things is when he was like after the Orin thing, when he was kind of waking back up at the start. I don't think he has it.
Oh.
I mean, there really wasn't like another time because he was also pretending to be me for a while when he had control of the body, so he just kept eating Bararu berries like I do. But he might actually be able to eat and drink things now that I think about it.
I mean, good thing we weren't intending to beat him through culinary attacks.
Beat him with a pie to the face.
I mean, look, at most, it would, like, make me throw up, so...
Nim's off to the side preparing some food.
Yeah, but why couldn't he have the phobia? It'd make it a lot easier to figure out if he's impersonating me or something. All I'd have to do is, like, eat something, because he couldn't do that. But no, the one who can actually eat something is the one that gets to do the impersonation stuff. I mean, who knew that being trapped in a room with a bunch of people were poisoning people for an entire month while everyone else was poisoned around you is who knows, that has psychological effects on someone. Who knew?
You make a delicious meal.
Well, dragon steaks, anyone?
No. In fact, I will be over here where I am not near that.
Midnight.
I like some good cooking.
Take a steak.
What'd you say they were? Dragon steaks?
Correct.
From what dragon?
Oh, I don't remember his name. He just decided to attack my resort that I had built, and so I slew him.
Oh, alright, fair enough.
I really should have raised him as a zombie, though. But at the same time, the meat was too good.
I am a little bit.
Ken is not a big fan of necromancy.
Oh, that is a shame. Well, I assure you my wife is one of the good ones.
Good or not, the flavor of necromancy I've had to deal with always smells awful.
Midnight Troops.
Just try smelling Midnight's book.
Nim's looking over at Midnight. Oh,
Midnight
Spaz.
pulls.
Yeti tipped $25. Razim smile.
Ooh.
Thank you so much for that tip. That is the... I think that's the first and... No, that would be just the first tier. Yeah, because it's 30 for the second. But thank you so very much for supporting the channel, Spaz. I really appreciate it. But yeah, Nim is looking over at Midnight expectantly.
Midnight pulls the book out of his pack. Is like, I got this book a while back from the one of the demons.
Yeah. It has resisted every attempt to be destroyed.
Nim's
And
going to
can-
sniff it.
Threatens to burn me alive if I ever use it.
I'll hit you with a chair
If-
first.
You know, just
If
because we've got
the-
a quote for this earlier from before a while ago.
Not if you use it, just if you ever fail to resist its influence. If you ever fall to it.
Uh-huh.
I'll hit you with a chair regardless, don't worry.
How does the book smell to Nim there, Kerr?
Corrupted.
Ooh. Yeah, the ones that I make do not smell like this. Ugh.
Who's going to sniff it?
You know, I wonder what smells worse at this point, that book or other me?
We'll probably get a chance to find out.
That is true. I wonder if he picked a new S name. I picked a new S name. Maybe he did. Oh, by the way, I changed my name a lot. It's always with an S, though. Last I knew he was going by Sebastian, but we used that one before, and so...
We'll change his name to Smell.
I don't think he'll do that. I mean, which ones have we used so far? Sylvester, Sean, Sebastian. I'm using Shade, so I've used 4 now. He used Shade for a bit to pretend to be me, but maybe he picked a new one.
Samuel.
Unironically, I have a different character whose name is Samuel.
He
He doesn't go by it.
Jagerman Jensen.
Smitty McJagerman Jensen, let's go. But yeah, no, I wonder if he's going by a new name. What other good S names are there?
Samuel, Sean.
Maybe
Simba.
What are some good ones that I haven't used?
Sigmund.
S-E-S-E. You know, I just realized this is like the first name I've used that doesn't start. No, well, besides the name I was born with, I didn't really choose that one. This is the first name that I chose that doesn't start with S-E. Starts with S, don't care. What other S names are good ones? Silas?
Shithead.
Silas is probably a good one.
Silent. Ooh.
Oh yeah, there's Silas. Yep.
I don't know.
Silas
Shithead
is-
might fit for a Shade. I'm sure there's quite a few people that call him that. Probably Domino.
Yeah, well, you see, I wouldn't call myself that, so...
Sam.
Yeah, but if I was going with Sam, I'd go with Samuel, because it sounds cooler.
Samuel is who does sound cooler.
But yeah, no, like... I guess the first good one I thought of was Silas. I mean, there is other good ones. It's just that's probably the first one I might have thought of.
Sage.
Sage is a good one.
Frosty.
Serenity's more of a female name, but then again, do I care at this point?
What about
Wait, hold on.
Satan?
How does gender work if you could just be anything? Do I just pick one? Do I just
Pick
wait? Do I
one
just pick
or...
one?
Good.
I've always been a guy, so I'm just gonna
Santiago.
stick with that. But I just realized I could just pick one. Neat.
Yes.
Scarlet.
Your
If
new
you're
name is somebody.
That does start with an
Somebody.
S, but that doesn't have a flair to it. That would be like more of a code name. I'd use that code name to
Skylar?
mess with people. Skylar's pretty decent.
Anyway,
If I wanted
say
to be
Simon.
extra ironic, I could call myself Saint.
that
That's
would
a
be
good
ironic.
ironic one.
Who knows? Maybe that's what your other part is going with.
It would be
'Cause
pretty funny.
That would be funny.
That'd be pretty funny, considering I'm literally worse than the demons. Other good S names, Solomon. Solomon's a pretty good one.
Solomon. Yeah.
I mean, it
Okay,
also
I
has,
think
like,
I'm gonna-
a religious...
Since we're not actually role-playing anymore, I think I'll go ahead and wrap up this recording.
That's fair, but Shane was saying this in character.
Oh, well then carry on.
Yeah.
Never mind.
No, he's
No,
literally
absolutely.
going through different names that his other self could have picked in character.
I think Shane at this point at most is sort of like whatever and looking over the citadel like, okay, just seeing what's going on in the background while they're just
Yeah, but so
talking.
they're just gonna be going through names. You guys can talk about
Yeah. We literally our role playing has devolved into thinking of S names.
Yeah.
Spirit.
By the way, I like how the people doing this are the two people who picked their own new names. The two people that are the self-name pickers are trying to figure out what the other one has picked.
No, we're just going through a bunch of names that you could pick that are still S names.
Yeah. Man, other people can go do stuff. This is just devolving into them discussing S names.
Yeah. By all means, if anyone else has any interactions they want to do so. Interrupt us.
Okay. So, has the magic of the world been changed at some point?
I would say I can't say that much, but I would say there has been
Well, with the
Armor.
resurgence of the demons, I'm pretty sure their magic has kind of had a corrupting influence.
And before that, the warlords.
yeah, true.
I mean, you ask if the magic of this world has changed, but do you have a reference point for what it would have been before? Would you know? I suppose would you know if there was a difference, even if we said yes or no, beyond what we say?
That is true. Prior it was a kind of rivers flowing inside the earth, and you would draw the mana up from there.
A ley line system.
Essentially, yes.
Interesting.
Most worlds, the magic is just permeating the air, but the last time I was here, well, this one, it is definitely different than what I experienced last time, but that is why I'm asking.
If I knew where that bastard Ashton was, I'd go ask him. But
I haven't really involved myself with the magic of this world beyond the base elemental stuff that is
Yeah.
inherent in most people here.
And inherent ability is more what you see outside of the interlopers.
Yeah. So, but yeah, though, if I were to ask anyone of this group, I'd ask Shell because yeah, Shell, you've done the most work having to do with the ground and rocks and science and I guess in a sense lore.
Yeah, but more so the natural world itself. I'm not really seeing anything that I've said that you would see coming from any Pokemon though.
yeah,
outside of the interlopers. I
mean,
guess especially the crazy we dealt with when we got shunted up. We got shunted out of this realm at one point.
To be fair, apparently that me fucked with Domino even more. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that does mean at least 3 versions of me out there.
I was actually talking more about the rainbow nutsos. Not so much Domino,
was
but that
before or after I showed up?
Yes, because you got the cat thing.
Well, yeah, but the cat thing was from the other world.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, and that version of me fucked with Domino even more. He was like my servant.
Okay, but understand I was not saying Domino so much, but that is also another element to it. I was mentioning, yeah, but just I guess the way I look at the way I've seen in world, we don't seem to have much touching on it, but well, unless you go all the demon in world,
maybe we could ask Bararu.
Introduction is true. There's that's a good question.
That may be something to ask him when we get back. But yeah, no. Aside from the elemental powers that are inherent in Pokemon, the only magic that I've seen has been from entities that inherently came from outside of this world. The Fae, the demons.
Ashton. Click too.
Definitely different. Have you ever heard of... Have you ever heard of Lulite?
No.
Moonlight?
Lulite. It was a town that I was in.
I have. It wasn't from this world, actually. So one of the people I knew in the second world I went to mentioned getting taken out of that world and going to Lulite, and then getting brought back. And then I came over to this world, then we went over to the other one, which was like a parallel of this one, and then came back. I've been to a couple worlds.
So is Lulite... So is Lulite a part of a different world?
Well, at least it's different than the second one where I became a Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll lore real fast. Kerr.
Shade's complicated memory situation. So okay, wait.
4 successes. Kerr, would I know this Lulite that Nim speaks of?
Nope.
No. Yeah, no. Doesn't ring any bells.
What about the Great Library?
The Great Library. I mean,
it is
there's been a couple places that have had libraries.
This one in particular is notable as it would teleport itself to other locations.
I don't know if any libraries do that. Most of the libraries also were just a poor part of the town.
Yeah, don't. That doesn't sound familiar.
I mean, there was a temple that teleported around that I was chasing down. That was
Yeah,
annoying.
there was-
Not a library, though.
Yeah.
Remember when I was trying to chase down
Yeah,
Bararu's
yeah.
temple that he was trapped? Yeah, no, that thing kept teleporting around. So we do have teleporting buildings.
They exist, but Bararu is kind of a deity, so like the ideas and laws of physics around him is maybe a little bit weird already.
But yeah, I only heard
Well-
about it when one of my buddies went to a different world.
Actually, this might clarify things even more. Was hell ever destroyed here?
No. I cannot say I've heard of hell getting destroyed.
In that case, I think that the Pokemon world that I was in before was definitely a different one.
Hmm.
Interesting that you would still have this Arceus here. But that does also mean that my daughter is in her full tree form here. It is
Do you
very
think the ar-
difficult to kill her. She tends to just pop back up somewhere else.
Do you think the Arceus here for this world would be the same Arceus for the other Pokemon world you dealt with, or do you
I
think
mean,
it'd be a different
Bararu
Arceus?
was interdimensional, so maybe?
I mean,
These
who knows? Who knows with the
these,
gods, right?
Legendaries, I would be hesitant to say that they are true gods. Very powerful beings, yes, but everything that I have learned of legendaries thus far puts them at definitely an immortal of some kind, but not necessarily a true deity.
Kin's the faithful one here, so you'd have to ask him. All I know is they keep smiting me. Also, that I have to turn Arceus pink and or green in a watermelon pattern. I haven't forgotten that.
What?
Remember when I got remember when I kind of got really drunk because we were dealing with Orin, and just then,
Yes.
because I was acting weird, I was actually able to eat and drink things. I kind of got drunk and promised Bararu that I would turn Arceus pink and green.
You did, didn't you?
Noted.
So
I'm still not sure how you intend to follow through on that, but
well,
that will be
you
interesting
see,
to watch.
The thing is, whenever I try and change people, they die in very messy ways. So I've stopped trying to do that. But a god or legendary immortal being, I could probably turn his fur pink if he has fur. Kid, does he have fur? Does your god have fur?
Does Arceus have fur? Excellent question. Kerr, does Arceus have fur? Or is it just skin?
He has fur.
Okay, he has fur.
Cool, then it's decided. I'll turn his fur pink and his skin green.
I think that would be entertaining to watch.
Mostly because I'm going to totally get smote the moment I try it.
Oh, absolutely. You're going to get absolutely smoked when you try.
The funny part is, I'm pretty sure the more they do that, the more resistant to supernatural bullshit that I'll have. I mean, then again, supernatural stuff has a really bad track record versus me anyway. Like, remember when Bararu, God of Despair, tried making me all sad and despair and collapse? Like, even that didn't work, so...
This
You
is
definitely are a little
unfortunately
bit of
where
a
we do
wild
need to
card.
call it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Because I kind of remembered that, I was going to try and start on time for Wild Traditions because we've got the chapter 1 recap to do.
Ah, okay.
All right.
But thank you, everybody, for joining us today for The Last Hope Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, picking up packs of cards to stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or by subscribing to us on Stream Loots as well as YouTube. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.